In today's video, we will be solving questions from the new syllabus, Mathematics Book 2, Chapter number 2, Exercise 2F. So for question number 1, the statement of the question is as follows. The sum of two numbers is 138 and their difference is 88. Find the two numbers. Since we don't know the two numbers whose sum is 138 and whose difference is 88, I'll consider the first number as x and the second number as y. So let the first number is x and the second number is y. Based on the given condition, the sum of the two numbers is 138. So we can write the equation according to the condition as x plus y equals 138. Additionally, the difference between the two numbers is 88. So we can write the equation as x minus y equals 88. I'll name this equation 1 as first equation and the second equation as equation number 2. The task at hand is to determine the values of the variables x and y. Both of these equations are linear equations. By adding or subtracting these equations, we can eliminate either the variable x or the variable y. So if we add these two equations, we can eliminate the variable y. We can add these equations as follows, adding equation 1 and equation 2. Left hand side of the equation 1, which is x plus y, and left hand side of the equation 2, which is x minus y, equals the right hand sides 138 plus 88. The next step is to remove the parentheses. We get x plus y plus x minus y equals 226. Here, positive x and negative x, positive y and negative y will cancel each other out. So positive x, okay, let me cancel these y. So positive y and negative y will cancel out each other. So we have x plus x, 2x equals 226. To find the value of x, I will divide both sides of this equation by 2. On the left side, 2 will cancel out 2, and on the right side, I will divide 226 by 2. When 226 is divided by 2, the result is 113. So we have found the number x. To find the second number, I will substitute x equals 113 into equation 1 or into equation 2. It's your choice. If I substitute the value of x, which is 113, into equation 1, which is x plus y equals 138, equation 1 becomes 113 plus y equals 138. To find the value of y, I will subtract 113 from both sides of this equation. So this equation becomes positive 113 negative 113 plus y equals 138 negative 113. We know that positive 113 and negative 113 will cancel out. So we have y equals 138 negative 113 is 25. Therefore, the required numbers are 25 and 113. If we add these two numbers, their sum is 138. And if we subtract these two numbers, means 113 minus 25, we get 88. Question number 2. The difference between two numbers is 10 and their sum is 4 times the smaller number. Find the two numbers. We will again find the two numbers whose difference is 10 and whose sum is 4 times the smaller number. So let the smaller number be x and let the greater number be y. Based on the given condition, the difference between the two numbers is 10. So we can write the equation y minus x equals 10. In this equation, y represents the larger number and x represents the smaller number with a positive difference of 10 between them. According to the second condition, the sum of the numbers is 4 times the smaller number. Therefore, we can write the equation x plus y equals 4x, where 4x represents 4 times the smaller number x. Now, I will name these two equations as equation 1 and equation 2. To solve this system of linear equations, first I will solve equation 2 by shifting the positive 4x from the right side to the left side. This will allow us to have like terms on the left side of the equation that we can add or subtract. So, from equation 2, x plus y equals 4x, I will take this positive 4x from the right side to the left side. So this equation becomes x plus y minus 4x equals 0. Now positive x and negative 4x is negative 3x equals 0. I'll name this equation as equation 3. Now, if we subtract equation 3 and equation 1, we can eliminate either x or y. So, subtracting equation 3 from equation 1, left side of equation 1, y minus x minus left hand side of the equation 3, y minus 3x equals the right sides 10 minus 0. Next step is to simplify these pairs of parentheses. Y minus x minus y plus 3x. I'll multiply this negative sign with the positive y and with the negative 3x to simplify this pair of parentheses. So, negative times positive y is negative y, negative times negative 3x is positive 3x. Now, positive y and negative y will cancel out each other, and positive 3x negative x is 2x equals 10. To find x, I will divide both sides of this equation by 2, so we get x equals 5. So we have found the first number, which is x. To find the second number, I will substitute x equals 5 in equation 1. Our first equation, y minus x equals 10, becomes y minus 5 equals 10, because we have found the value of x, which is 5. So this equation becomes y equals 10 plus 5 because we want to find y. So I'll add 5 to the both sides of this equation. Now 10 plus 5 equals 15. So the required two numbers are 5 and 15. Now 5 and 15, the difference between these two numbers is 10. And the sum of these two numbers, 5 and 15, is 4 times the smaller number. Question number 3. A belt and a wallet cost $42. 7 belts and 4 wallets cost $213. Find the cost of each item. Once again, we don't know the cost of a wallet or the cost of a belt. Let's suppose the cost of a wallet is X dollars and the cost of a belt is Y dollars. According to the condition, a belt and a wallet together cost $42. Therefore, we can write the equation as X plus Y equals $42. According to the second condition, 7 belts and 4 wallets together cost $213. Therefore, we can write the equation as 7x plus 4y equals $213. I'll name these equations as equation 1 and equation 2. Now let's solve this system of linear equations using the substitution method. It's important to note that we can also solve the system using the elimination method, but the substitution method makes it easier to simplify these equations. So from equation 1, x plus y equals 42. I will solve this equation for the variable for the variable x. So x equals 42 minus y. And I'll name x equals 42 minus y as our equation 3. Now, let's substitute x equals 42 minus y in equation 2. Equation 2, 7x plus 4y equals 213 becomes 7 into 42 minus y, which is the value of x, plus 4y equals 213. The next step is to simplify this pair of parentheses. Positive 7 times positive 42 is positive 294. Positive 7 times negative y is negative 7y, plus 4y equals 213. We are finding the value of y. So I will solve this equation for y by subtracting 294 from both sides. We get negative 3y equals 213 negative 294. Positive 213 negative 294 is negative 81. Now I will divide the equation by negative 3 to continue solving it. We get y equals positive 27. So we have found the value of y, which is basically the cost of a wallet. To find the cost of a belt, I will substitute y equals 27 in equation 3. So this equation x equals 42 negative y becomes x equals 42 negative 27, which is the value of y. Positive 42 negative 27 is 15, which is the cost of a belt. Therefore, the cost of a belt is $15 and the cost of a wallet is $27. Question number 4. 8 kg of potatoes and 5 kg of carrots cost $28, whereas 2 kg of potatoes and 3 kg of carrots cost $11.20. Find the cost of 1 kg of each item. We need to find the cost of 1 kg of potatoes and the cost of 1 kg of carrots. So let's suppose cost of 1 kg of potatoes is X dollars and let the cost of 1 kg of carrots is Y dollars. Based on the given conditions, the cost of 8 kg of potatoes and 5 kg of carrots together is $28. So we can write the equation 8x plus 5y equals 28. According to the second condition, the cost of 2 kg of potatoes and 3 kg of carrots cost together is $11.20. So we can write the equation 2x plus 3y equals 11.20. I'll name these two equations as equation 1 and equation 2. To solve this system of linear equations, we need to eliminate either x or y. However, both variables have different coefficients. We can only eliminate a variable when they have the same coefficients. To make their coefficients the same, I'll multiply equation 2 by 4 to make the coefficients of the variable x the same in both equations. To eliminate the variable x, I'll multiply equation 2 by 4. So this equation 2 becomes 4 times 2, 8x, 4 times 3, 12y, and 4 times 11.20 is 44.80. Now I'll name this equation as our equation number 3. So to eliminate the variable x, I'll subtract equation 1 from equation 3. Subtracting equation 1 from 3, left hand side of equation 3, 8x plus 12y, negative sign, left hand side of equation 1, 8x plus 5y, equals right hand side of these two equations, 44.80 minus 28. The next step is to simplify the resulting expression. So 8x plus 12y, I'll multiply this negative sign by positive 8x and then by positive 5y. Negative times positive 8x is negative 8x. Negative times positive 5y is negative 5y. On the right side, if we subtract 28 from 44.80, we get 16.8 or 16.80. Positive 8x, negative 8x is 0. Positive 12y, negative 5y is 7y, equals 16.8. We are solving for the value of y, so I'll divide both sides of the resulting equation by 7 to find y. We get y equals 2.4. Now this y equals 2.4 is the cost of 1 kilogram of carrots. To find the cost of 1 kilogram of potatoes, I will substitute y equals 2.4 in equation 1. Our equation 1, 8x plus 5y equals 28, becomes 8x plus 5 into 2.4 equals 28. 5 times 2.4 is 12. And to simplify this resulting expression, I'll subtract 12 from both sides of this equation. We get 8x equals 28 minus 12. To solve this equation for x, I will divide both sides of this equation by 8. So we get x equals 2, which is the cost of 1 kilogram of potatoes. Therefore, 1 kg of potatoes cost $2 and 1 kg of carrots cost $2.40.